What's up, guys? So I just did something in the month of January that honestly sounded way cooler in theory than it sometimes felt when I was in the thick of it. I uploaded a video to YouTube every single day for 31 straight days. No breaks, no batching or pre-recording of videos, no, hey, I'll just catch up tomorrow. 31 days, record, edit, upload, and publish again and again and again. And now that it's over, I want to tell you what I actually learned, because some of these lessons quite honestly surprised me. Some of them were encouraging, some of them were a bit humbling, and a few of them even stung a little bit if I'm being honest. But the best part was that all of them made me better. So let's get into this. Lesson number 1, I can do hard things. I know that sounds simple, maybe even obvious. I've got a lot of proof in my life that I can do hard things, but there's something powerful about giving your word to yourself and keeping it. Every day I said, look, I'm posting. And every day, whether I felt creative or flat, inspired or busy, confident, or maybe even a little awkward, the video went up. And when you stack enough of those promises kept, your self-trust changes. It stops just being motivational talk and it becomes evidence. Now, more than ever, I know that I can follow through because I've got the receipts. Lesson number 2, discipline is much easier than emotion. Look, before this month, I thought the hard part would be the effort. A lot of effort involved in recording, uploading, and publishing a video, but that wasn't it. The hard part is the negotiation that goes on in your head. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this isn't good enough, maybe I need better lighting, better energy, more time, all of those things constantly going through your head. But when you remove the option not to post, things get really quiet. The decision was made, the camera goes on, I hit record, let's go to work. So discipline ended up being the easier part because I removed the emotion. Lesson number 3, done is better than perfect. There were videos where I made that I loved, and there were ones that I thought were just okay. There were some videos where I hit publish and thought, well, at least I got something posted. But you know what? Imperfect things that are finished teach you way more than imagined perfect things that never even get started. Perfection is theoretical, done is real. Done gives feedback, done builds skill, done builds courage. So waiting for perfect will just keep you stuck. Lesson number 4, you don't need to feel ready. Some days I was tired. Some days I was busy with my coaching calls and other work-related stuff. Some days the idea wasn't fully baked, or I didn't even have an idea, but it didn't matter. The camera still had to roll. And what I learned is that feelings are terrible managers. If I'd waited until I felt amazing every day, I might have posted 4 or 5 times throughout the course of the month of January. So the real lesson here is that pros execute even when the vibe is, as the kids like to say, mid. Lesson number 5, my voice got sharper. Look, try explaining ideas for 31 days in a row and watch what happens. I'll almost guarantee you'll start trimming the fluff. You'll find better words. Your conviction will increase because daily use forces clarity. Bad explanations can hide when you only speak once in a while. They can't survive when you're being exposed daily. Now, let's talk about what I learned about YouTube itself, because this part is important, especially if you're just starting or trying to grow. Lesson number 6, daily uploads do not equal growth. Look, I know people want to think this is different. They want to believe this is true. I know I sure did. We want to believe that consistency automatically equals subscribers. It doesn't. I think I gained around 20 new subscribers over the course of that 31 days. But look, here's the real key. Consistency gives you chances. It gives you reps. It puts you in the game. But again, it doesn't guarantee or promise an influx of new subs. And honestly, I think that's a healthy realization, because if numbers or the outcome are the only reason that you're posting and creating, you're gonna burn out quick. Lesson number 7, skill compounds faster than followers. Look, even if the views don't explode, you're still improving. I got better in a number of ways. I got better at speaking, framing ideas, being more comfortable on camera, delivering tighter messages, recognizing weak hooks, which is important, and understanding pacing. And those gains are permanent. So while subscriber and view growth might be slow, you're still stacking skills every day, and that's a big win. Lesson number 8, the first few seconds can be brutal. Look, you find out real quick whether your opening works. Daily posting is like truth serum. If you ramble, people leave. If you're unclear, they're gone. So you start realizing really quickly how important people's attention is and you respect that attention on a whole new level. Lesson number 9, packaging really matters. I'll be honest, I hate this one, mostly because I hate all of the clickbait stuff that you see now on YouTube, but it's just true. Packaging is so important. You can pour your heart into a video, but if the title and the thumbnail don't make someone curious, they're never gonna click on it and they're never gonna see it. It sucks, but it's true. But once you accept it, you start playing the game at a higher level and you start understanding how important the packaging of your video is. Take it seriously. It took me a long time to turn this corner, but now that I have, I'm starting to see growth and I'm starting to see things going in the right direction. Lesson number 10, momentum starts inside you first. Look, before the algorithm notices, you'll start to notice. You'll start to feel the rhythm. You'll feel that little identity shift. You'll start to walk a little differently because you know that you're becoming someone who just sets sail. You don't need that external validation because you understand that external validation will always lag behind internal growth. And most people quit during that lag. So this experiment reminded me of the importance of staying the course, doing the thing, and just building momentum. All right, before I wrap this up, I want to give you one last nugget here. By the end of the 31 days, I stopped feeling like someone who was trying to be a creator. I was a creator. I am a creator. How do I know? Because I've got the proof. Here's an analogy. If you said you wanted to become a runner and you went for a run every single day for a year, what are you? You're a runner. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits. He says that every time you take the action, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. I took the action and now I've got the proof. And for that reason alone, this whole Branduary experiment was worth it. So if you're wondering whether to start, whether to post, whether you're ready, here's what I would tell you. The magic is not in the viral moment. The magic is in who you become while you're waiting for it. Daily creation will build your courage, your clarity, your resilience, and your follow through. And those traits will pay you forever on YouTube and everywhere else in life. For 31 days, this Branduary thing, it was a challenge, but today it's proof of identity. I'm someone who finishes, and that might be the biggest win of all. So if this helped you, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. And if you've been on the fence about starting something hard, this is your sign. Turn the camera on and hit record. We'll see you on the next one.